Hi, my name is Han. I'm a migration agent and a lawyer of IST. Today I'm going to talk about bridging visa. So I guess a lot of you have girlfriend or partner who comes to Australia and then you lost the spouse visa for her, a partner visa for her, and pretty much she stayed on the bridging visa, right? As soon as we lost the spouse of partner visa onshore in Australia, so then the visa applicant, the one in Australia, that one will have a bridging visa A. So what is bridging visa A? Bridging visa A is just a bridge, the visa that bridge the gap between the time the visa applicant lost the visa application until the time that the department make a decision and decide to grant or refuse the visa. So the bridging visa will last during that time. Of course, before a lot of people come to this country on a tourist visa, yeah. So when we launch the spouse visa or the or partner visa, the visa applicant will have two visas. First is the visa bridging visa A, right? And the second is if she's on student visa, she still have the student visa. If she's on tourist visa, she still have tourist visa until the tourist visa run out, which normally is 90 days, right? Then the bridging visa will come into effect. So it's there, but it's because the tourist visa or student visa is a more substantial visa. It's called a substantial visa. So then it has more effect on the visa applicant. So the bridging visa will not be in effect. But the bridging visa is only in effect after those main visa, substantial visa run out. So it's expired, yeah. So a person on bridging visa, you can see that there is a condition which say no travel. So when a person has a bridging visa, that person cannot travel out of Australia. If that person travel out of Australia, that person cannot come back. So make sure that your girlfriend, your partner, your spouse, where after we lost the spouse visa, or you lost the spouse visa for her, make sure before they, for some reason, they have to get out of Australia, say come to Vietnam to visit their relative wedding, or the father is sick or something like that, or even you have a fight and she really wants to go somewhere, visit her parent in Vietnam, so that to get over it. So then make sure that before she go, she must obtain bridging visa B. What is bridging visa B? So bridging visa B it means that you have to actually launch a bridging visa B application, and the department will give her the person, the visa bridging visa A holder, bridging visa B. Bridging visa B allow the visa applicant who is holding it, the bridging visa B, to travel out Australia during the time. So in the bridging visa B, there is there is a duration for it. So you have to look at it, and you know that there is a date that you have to come back to Australia before that visa run out. So if the person get out, travel out of Australia, and that person travel beyond the time that is allowed, stated in the bridging visa B, that person cannot come back using the bridging visa B. So it's dangerous, right? So you have to check the time, the duration, the time limit in the bridging visa B. Make sure. And I know there are people who are stuck in another country and cannot come back to Australia because their bridging visa B already run out. So it's something that you have to check, yeah, something you have to make sure before you travel. Also, a person, there are several bridging visa like bridging visa A, bridging visa B, bridging visa C, bridging visa D, and E. And E is the worst one. It means that you either overstay the visa and you now need to lodge the spouse visa. You must obtain bridging visa E, and you have to get a lot of other conditions if your previous visa have a lot of conditions to be removed, to be waived before you lodge the spouse visa. And in another case, bridging visa E is normally obtained by people who are pretty much overstay the visa, and that person needs to come back to their country. Say, for example, a lot of my clients is Vietnamese, and if they overstay the visa and they want to come back to Vietnam, they must also obtain the bridging visa E. Why? Because if without the bridging visa E, when they go to the airport, they're gonna be stopped by the custom officer. They're gonna be detained rather than allowed to travel out of Australia. So make sure even you come into Australia, you must have a valid visa, right? And you get out of this country, you must have a valid visa. So if you overstay, you must obtain bridging visa E in order for you to actually depart Australia. So that is something that you need to notice. In regard to because I've done a lot of spouse visa, partner visa, tourist visa, and a lot of tribunal case, I focus more on family visa case, so child visa, parent visa, thing like that, and I don't work on the working visa, thing like that. So I just talk about family visa. Yeah. So mostly the family visa, people will find themselves having the bridging visa A, bridging visa E, which is overstay the visa, and bridging visa B. So that's why I focus on talking about more about bridging visa A, B, and E. And in order to talk about the effect of bridging visa A, the visa applicant, when they got a bridging visa A and when the bridging visa is in effect, then they have they can come to Centrelink, they can get Medicare, So yeah, but a lot of Medicare officers don't know what kind of visa application has been submitted. So you pretty much have to bring the receipt, department receipt when you lost the spouse visa, which so that the Medicare officer can take a look and know what type of visa you apply for, and so that they can allow you to have Medicare card. Otherwise, if you bring yourself with the passport and the bridging visa only, they actually don't know, because normally, say for example, I lost the spouse visa for my client, so it's 820 and 801, right? 820, when we lost the 820, actually the department fee is 0, but the 801 is at the current time, as I speak, in May 2019, then $7,160 without calculating credit card surcharge, right? So then when I lost it, the department would charge me the fee of 801, not the 820. But the bridging visa A will say application for 820. It doesn't say anything about 801, right? But the receipt actually say 820 or 801. It's actually the receipt say 801. So it means that the medical officer in Medicare, the Medicare officer actually take a look at the receipt to know that actually you lost 801, so that they can issue you the Medicare card. So it's a lot of confusion. I got so many clients who got confusion, and because they come to the Medicare, they come to meet Medicare officer, and the Medicare officer, they don't really know, they are not experienced in that, so they actually knock back my client and say, oh no, you're not allowed to have Medicare cards, things like that. So pretty much you have to bring the receipt of the department receipt, ask your agent for the department receipt, so that you can bring to Centrelink to get it. So yeah, so that's some tip for you to have a better understanding of bridging visa A, B, and E. And I hope that this is how you if your girlfriend who is a visa applicant and is holding bridging visa A, and she wants to travel, things like that, you can actually tell her what to do before she actually departs Australia. And I hope this video is of some help for you, and I wish you have a nice day. And if you want to listen more to my YouTube video, you can subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you again in other video clip. And thank you for listening. Bye.